Hey, here we are another day here in Austin, Texas, and it's sunny today. We had about 3 or 4 days of rain. Anyway, I want to get under here and I want to show you the finished product on the airbags. I had a couple of holes already drilled here on the bumper, and this is where I went ahead and put the air intake, where you put your you fill up your airbags here, the nipple here. Anyway, it's on both sides. I don't know if you can see it, but there's the other one over there. But I want to get under the truck here and show you what it looks like now with the airbags blown up, or inflated rather. So there's the airbag. It's inflated, and let me see if I can. Let's do this. I'll lay on my back here. There's the line, the air line, and it runs, at least on this side, back up here, down here, and then comes here. I have some slack here just in case I ever needed to move it, and it's basically the same over here on the other side. You can see how it's there in the goes in the bumper. Under here it's routed the same way basically, but I'm pleased with these airbags. They went on good. Here's the heat shield I was mentioning to you, because it's the exhaust pipe right here, but you can get a view here of what it looks like. Real simple. Once you put the air line into that nipple there, it doesn't pull back out. It's kind of like that old Chinese finger thing you put on your hand or on your fingers. The harder you pull, the harder it stays on. I don't know if I can get under here and show you the other part, but anyway, I was mentioning I need to do this shock right here. Problem is, let me see if I can get a picture. Kind of hard under here. There's the nut, which is on this side, which would be easy to get to and turn. The nut is a special type of a nut that has it has a thing there that prevents it from turning. So I would have to break that thing, and then once I broke the nut loose and tried to get the nut loose, then the bolt on the other, the bolt itself is going to start turning. Problem is, it's very hard and difficult to get up in there with a socket, a wrench, or anything to get that bolt loose, other than an air hammer. And it's kind of crazy the way they do this. They could have put the bolt on this side and put the nut on the other side and made the nut, or had the nut welded in place. And it's just like, that's what they do or did here. This here is the this tie down that I put on for the back, and as you can see here, oh, where'd it go? There it is. These nuts right here, they're welded to this. So all you have to do on the other side is take off the bolts. Okay, real simple, real easy. But anyway, so that's the end of this job under here. I'm gonna, I have a friend that maybe can help me get this shock off. I did mention that I did paint this differential, but actually I did more than paint it. I opened it up and cleaned out all of the took out all the old fluid and put new fluid in it. So anyway, that is the end of this installation project. Oh boy, tough getting up and down. But this truck, it sits, if you can see this here, it sits higher. It sits almost like the same height as a 4x4, but it's going to help it when we put a camper on it. Now, if you can see the truck itself, how it slants down. The front end slants down. I could get a lifter kit, which I might do, a 2-inch lifter kit to lift up the front end, since this truck is not a 4x4 and gives me more clearance underneath. Alrighty, well, that's it for this video. See you next video.